Hi Stampers, it's Gigi with StampFUNatics, and I have this really nice card for you today, and it's using our host set, Better Places. And you can earn this by being a host. You could be your own host of just spending $150, or grab a couple friends and place an order under a host code, and you be the host, and you can earn this for free. So with your host rewards. So don't miss that. Actually, I'm going to show you in the catalog where the host sets are. They're in the back, and they're on page 170 and 171. And this is the one I'm using, is the Better Places. And you can get some card ideas here. I've actually recreated one of these cards. And then there's also this set, and there's also some designer series paper that you can earn. But this set only costs 12 of your reward points, so it's really not much, and they have such beautiful graphics on this. I really, really like it, and I just wanted to share it with you today. So also, besides this set, I'm going to be using one of my favorite dies, the Scalloped Contours dies. It has this nice little scalloped border that you can put on cards. It has the flowers that go with the actual Colors and Contours stamp set. And then there's also all of these dies. And this largest one is what I used for this white that makes this nice little eyelet around the edge. And then I'm using one of the interior ones here that are stitched. If you notice, a lot of them are stitched. And then this one even has a little bit of eyelet, sort of little holes and also scallops. And they're all scalloped. So it's just a wonderful die set. I love it. Okay, so to get started, what I'm going to do is we're going to take a piece of our basic white paper. Let me get one of my little Stampin' Up. Now these papers here are great for your Stamparatus, and these fit great when you need to line things up on a graph, and I just like stamping on them when I'm gonna color so things don't bleed through onto my desk. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use, now they have a full picture, and then they have this little smaller picture, which I'll show you what I did with them on another card in a few minutes. And then they have these leaves, and then these great sayings: celebrate the wonder of this day, happy Father's Day, you make the world a better place. And of course, you can use some of your other stamps if you wanted to make a birthday or something else. So I'm actually going to take that stamp, the smaller one. I'm going to ink it up with my black Memento ink. Try to get it nice and black. And I'm just going to stamp it on the paper first. Okay, then I'm going to get my contours and colors, and I believe, let's see, it was this one, which is third one up. And what I'm going to do is, see this edge, it's very crisp. I'm just going to line my die up with this edge so it's nice and straight, and I'm going to run it through my machine. And I've already done that to save some time. And that's what you have. Okay, so then I wanted to put something up in this corner, so I'm going to use this little leaf die that they have in the set. Let's put a little more light. There we go. Oops, I smudged a little. So I'm going to get that on. It's still got smudged. Let me just get that off the rim, because I don't want any little highlights. And I'm just coming in on the corner there. I'm going to stamp the leaves in black. I still got it anyway. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, next I'm going to try this again with the leaves, and go ahead and do it this way with my stamp pad on top, so I can see if I have any little edges that I want to wipe off. I can do it without taking off the ink. And then I'm just going to bring it in the corner and bring it down. Let the ink release a minute, and then bring it up. Now, if you can see, there's still just a little bit of ink there. Now, if you don't have this mono eraser, it's a sand eraser by Tombow. I got it on Amazon. They're very cheap. I think you get 3 to a packet. But you can just erase, sorry to be shaking the camera, you can just go over it, and it just takes that top layer off. Let me do it one more time. And that way you don't have to get rid of this project. See, it's hardly even there. There you go. So when you're having a bad day of stamping like I am right now, this is what you're gonna do. But it's good to show mistakes. I'm human too, and I have the same problems everybody else does. So now I'm gonna take the saying, you make the world a better place, such a beautiful saying. And I'm gonna check it and make sure I don't have any little ink around the borders. And then I'm gonna stamp it down here. I'm gonna line it up. There you go, that's better. Okay, now I only have 2 blends today. One is my, let's see, get these right side up. This is the light balmy blue, and this is the light mint macaron. So the mint macaron is gonna match my cardstock. My cardstock I've already cut, and you can get all the measurements over on my blog after the video. It's at StampFUNatics.com, and I have the measurements, I have the instructions, so you can go ahead and recreate this card. But that's why I chose mint macaron, to bring that color back up on the card for the grassy area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of go down those lines right up to the stitching, and then just follow that straight line down because it's a nice crisp edge. And then just color. This is a quick one, not too much coloring because we're gonna make it mainly black and white with a little bit of color for the trees. And that does it. Okay, then for the sky, I'm using the light balmy blue. Again, I'm going to use my little brush and just follow that stitching up. And then here, since there's a line, I'm just kind of making my own line to that cloud. And then we can follow it around. And the same thing here. I'm just going to make my my line right to that straight edge there. And then I'm coloring it in around the clouds and in between the trees. So that's it for the coloring. And this is our alcohol markers, so they do dry pretty darn quick. Okay, so now let's put our card together. I have our card. I've cut out a piece of white out of that beautiful eyelet, which is this largest one of our dies. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue that onto the card. Now this one, even though it's manly, I did use the eyelet because I just thought it was so pretty. And it doesn't have to just be for a man. It could also be for a woman. So you choose how you want it. I just thought it made the card look awesome. All right, let's get rid of this. We're done coloring. And we're just gonna put that on there. Get it where we want it. And then I cut a piece of black that I'm gonna put underneath this one for that black and white look. And you can see that was my first try. So that's why we have the backs of paper. Don't throw it away. Let's go ahead and put it on black. And then I thought, since this is flat and this is flat, I would go ahead and pop up the rest. Get my dimensionals. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn that over, put a couple in the corners. And I like to put one in the middle too, just so it doesn't pucker in the middle. I'll go ahead and take these off. And two more. And you can use take a pick tool or whatever you want. I just usually use my nail to take it off. I'm just going to put that right in the center. Get it where you want it, and then go ahead and press down. And that's it. That's our card. Now, I didn't do the inside of this one because I haven't decided what I want it to be yet. I don't know if it'll be a graduation card. I don't know if it'll be a birthday, a Father's Day. It's just a beautiful statement to make, so you can make it anything you want. So this one I left plain, but let me show you a couple other ones that I did that I can show you. And again, if you sign up for my newsletter at StampFUNatics.com, I'll have all of the instructions and the supply list for these other two cards. They'll be coming up in my newsletter, so you don't want to miss it. But you make the world a better place. Here I use the large stamp, and then inside what Happy Father's Day, and then I just put that one that we used today in the corner with the leaf. Then I did this one with some of our blending brushes, try to make different as if it was a sunset, and celebrate the wonder of this day. And then I didn't write anything in here again because that's a general statement, and I don't know if I'd want to put that as, again, a birthday, Father's Day, some other type of card, or just celebrate, you know, or congratulations. So anyway, that's our card for today. Whoops, I had one more thing I wanted to add. Now, you can add this or not, it's up to you, but I had thought about these beautiful pastel pearls. They actually have a pretty gray color that I thought I might put there, and I might actually attach one to this little branch. And maybe just, let's see, there, maybe there. Just to give it a little something extra. So you decide if you want it plain or if you like it with the pearls. And you can comment below and I'll be happy to see what your thoughts are. Okay, thanks again. Have a great day. If you need these supplies, please shop with me at StampFUnatics.com. And I am also offering for a $35 order using my current host code. So when you're on StampFUnatics, you'll see my current host code in the corner. Or when you go to shop. And if you use that plus a $35 order, I will send you out in email 3 more tutorials. One is another video on how to make a gift bag for Father's Day, and I have another stamp set that I'm showing you, a couple more cards. So this is my Manly May month, and so I'm going to continue making some of the cards for men that we don't usually do, and it doesn't seem like we ever have enough in our stash, so I want to make sure that you get some. So thanks for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit the bell. You'll find it when I make my next video. I'm also on all the social media. You can find me on Instagram and Pinterest and all the other ones. And I'm happy you joined me today. And like I said, if you shop with me, I'll be real grateful and send you out a thank you. Thanks and have a great day.